What's up, everyone? This is Firefly here. Today we're going to be learning how to build a Seiun Sky for the Cancer Cup. Now, one of the main things that I'm going to go over is how to build her, and then we're going to actually do a run in live time to see if we can get a good or even better Seiun Sky than the one you see on screen now. So, Seiun Sky is one of the meta characters that's going to be used in the Cancer Cup coming up in a couple weeks. So the most important skills that you need to learn are, let's see, this one has it. It's going to be groundwork, right? So you're going to need groundwork with a lot of other supporting skills to activate an early race. Tail Held Eye, which is like groundwork, but only it'll activate mid-race. And Speed Eater, because Speed Eater will help move you more towards the front and keep people in the back. Now, the reason why that's so important is because Seiun Sky has a unique skill called Angling and Scheming. When you look at this, it says it increases the acceleration on the final corner in the late race. Now, I don't know about you, but that doesn't say much about what it actually does. So basically, when you hit the late race on this next Cancer Cup, and she is in first place, she wins the game. That's right. Basically, you have to keep Seiun Sky in first the whole time up until that last corner. And once she hits that last corner, you are all but guaranteed a victory. So it's very important to find skills for Seiun Sky to keep her in the lead and to keep her competition behind her. Because, and I've seen this happen with me dozens of times, is that if you are not in first place on that final corner, you have a tremendously higher probability of losing. Because when you're in second place on that final corner, her skill will not activate. And when her skill doesn't activate, she won't get the acceleration she needs to get all the way down to the finish line in first place. So it's very important to find skills just for Seiun Sky to keep her in first. Now, this is pretty good Seiun Sky. I will probably rock it, but I want to find something better. I want to make something better. I want her wit to be better. Because right now, what I think is holding this Seiun Sky back is her wit. And we don't have an S in mile. So the distance basically says, hey, I'm going to give you a boost in speed if I take this mile to S, because the Cancer Cup is a mile race. So that being said, this is something that you probably want to look for aiming towards when you're making a Seiun Sky. You want to have 1200 speed, as always. You want to have as much power as possible, and then unfortunately I could only have gotten 946 for this run. You want at least 600 stamina and at least 300 guts, so you can get a boost in speed as well. You also need at least 600 wit, so that way your skills can activate reliably. Unfortunately, my Seiun Sky right here is a little bit dumb, so I plan on reworking her just a little bit. So that's why I was looking at this one right here, right? This one I think is a really, really, really good Seiun Sky stat-wise. She has an S in mile. She has great speed. She has great power. She has the stamina, wit, and guts. She's pretty much satisfies almost everything I need coming from her. The only problem is that she doesn't have Speed Eater. She doesn't have groundwork, right? And that could cause some issues, especially during late race if I can't get to first place. So I'm going to probably rock this Legacy and these support cards again. And we're going to hope that we can proc groundwork for inspiration. And we'll hope that we get Speed Eater from our Helios card. If we can satisfy those two requirements and get an inspiration in mile and inspiration in groundwork, we should be good. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this is Seiun Sky. I have her at 4 stars right now. Now, the first thing I want to tell you before we get started is that when you go to her career info, you'll notice that her career is filled with long races, which is not ideal when you're building a miler, right? Because you don't need that much stamina for a mile. but you need enough stamina to get through her career. So I'm going to say this right now. The biggest obstacle to you completing her career when you're building a Mile Seiun Sky is the Autumn Tenno Show. Why? The Tenno Show is 3,200 meters. You need a lot of stamina and a lot of guts to complete this and get first place. Luckily, we only need to get top 3. That's all we care about, okay? We just need to get top 3 in the Tenno Show in spring, and we can continue on, and we don't have to worry about any other race after that. So, that's one thing that we have to keep in mind. Second thing we want to keep in mind is that she takes place in the classics, right? She takes place in the Satsuki Show, the Japanese Derby, and the Kikwa Show. Now, if she wins all 3 of these races, if she wins the classics and she gets her triple crown, she'll get an extra skill proc that you could use for a front runner. So you want to get enough stats by the time you're in your classic layer that you want to make sure you win them. So we want to make sure we don't neglect guts or wit in our run, okay? Time and time again, when you're doing a run, right, you'll sometimes get 3rd place, 4th place, 5th place, even though you have 1200 speed, 1200 stamina, 1200 power, and you're wondering why she lost. The reason why she lost is because your wit and your guts are not satisfactory. Okay, all of these stats combine, they play a role together, basically. So you want to make sure to get all these roles, you know, all of her skills and all of her stats as high as possible in order to have the most success. So with that being said, let's go ahead and continue. So we're going to go ahead and start with the legacies. I'm going to borrow a guest. I'm going to find someone that has an aptitude in mile and hopefully an inspiration in groundwork. So this one's pretty good. You will always want to get inspiration and stamina because since we are not going to be running any stamina cards, the only place we're going to get sufficient stamina to pass the Kikwa Show and the Tenno Show, the Spring Tenno Show, is through inspiration of stamina. So I have this one right here. This is a great inspiration for her. So I'm going to borrow her. The reason why, oops, blah, blah, blah. Let's go back here. The reason why is that one of her grandparents has groundwork, a 2-star groundwork. So hopefully we can proc this. Hopefully we can get an S in mile, and we should be good to go. But I'm not satisfied with that. I'm gonna look for my own other parent that has groundwork. And we're gonna see if we can increase the odds of getting groundwork from this other parent. I think it's this one. Stamina Eater. It's not this one. No, it's not this one. One of these has groundwork in them. Let's figure out who. Oops. Did I just go over that? Yeah, I did. Is it you? Nope. Is it you? Oh, I'll find her all right. I will find her. No show. Uh-oh, guys, I can't find her. She has Stamina Eater. That's good. Okay, so I think she might be... I'm going to look at the stats instead. I think I can filter her through the stats. So you? It's not you. What about you? Ooh, there she is. Okay, so I'm going to use her. So hopefully the inspiration will be enough. Now the cards I'm going to be rocking. Kida-san. Soup Tosho. And King Halo. And then we're going to replace this speed card with a wit card. Marvelous Sunday. And I think we will be good with this. Let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and start. Okay, here's our first inspiration. No surprise here. We know what we're getting. All right, let's take a look. We got 4 in power. That's good. So like everyone else says, and everyone you should know, is that you want to get your friendships up first in your junior year, right? Because when you hit your rainbow training, you'll get extra points. And I also want... I do want to train guts, but I'm going to go to recreation instead. This is a dangerous option to take, okay? So this is a trainee event. You're going to see this event quite often in your Seiun Sky runs. The top one, the top option, will bring her mood down, but she increases her stats. The middle one will increase her energy substantially, but she may get the slacker condition, and so you'll have to spend a turn or 2 or 3 curing it. But there's a chance that she will not get slacker and she'll earn a skill instead. The third one is a mix of both. She will not get slacker, but she won't get that crazy much. She won't get crazy stats either. So the safest option would be to choose the bottom option. But since we're in the beginning of our run, I'm willing to take the risk and take the middle option and hope she doesn't get slacker. Because you can recover yourself in your early runs rather than in the late run. So let's go ahead and click on that. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got plus 20 energy and we did not get slacker and we got a skill. So we're good to go. I am going to hit speed. Speed is king, even when you're building a Seiun Sky. Do I want to go for speed? I'm going to go for wit this time. Do not be afraid to hit wit or guts in your early runs, because you need all of the wit and guts that you can, because you're not going to be training them very often. And stamina as well. Lucky for us, Seiun Sky has a growth rate in stamina for 10% and 20% in wit. I'm not comfortable training guts still, so I'm going to go ahead and do another recreation. I was hoping it was something that would recover health or energy, but that's okay. We're going to go to the bottom one because we want to just increase wit as much as we can. Got speed here. We got a skill hint here. I'm going to go for speed. I'm not going to rest yet. I'm just going to look around. I think I'm going to hit wit, because it's the safest option. Get a little bit of recovery here. Do it again. Nothing here, so I'm going to rest. The great thing about Seiun Sky is that on her debut race, it's actually the easiest race. So see how like there's really nobody here right now? I'm going to hit guts because I'm not going to be training guts very often. So I'm going to try to hit guts as much as I can in my early career. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen Seiun Sky lose a race on her debut, only because she's just that good. Her ult is very overpowered, so if she can stay in the lead, she should be able to win. And she was able to stay in the lead, so she won. Okay, So now we have to earn 3,000 fans, and then we're going to go into the classics right after that. So let's get our stats up as much as we can. We got 3 in speed, so we're going to go for that. I'm going to take a look. I am going to probably rest. Yeah, I'm going to rest. Shoot. Don't eat too many. This is an option to get more. Ooh, look at that. 4 plus 4. Let's get all these guys up. Get some skill hints. So if you don't have key to, if you live under a rock, the top option will give you a little bit of energy and increase your mood. The bottom one will give you a skill and a little bit of stat bonuses. So I'm gonna go for the bottom one. There we go. I'm gonna do a rest over, or not a rest, but a wit on this one. I'm going to click on Respect Her a lot. Either one. Okay, so this one will give you 10 plus 10 stamina or plus 10 gut. You know what? I think I'm going to go for this. I need guts. Okay, we're going to hit wit again. I want at least 600 wit by the end of this run. I'm going to hit stamina. Okay, so now we have a friendship bonus with the Marvelous Sunday. I'm going to do Frontrunner skills, I think gives a skill, and Deception gives you speed and skill points. I'm going to do that one. There we go. Okay. We're going to hit that power. Practice perfect. Let's go. I'm going to hit the power again. So far, Seiun Sky has been behaving, all things considered. There's not very many good options here. I'm going to probably waste my turn on guts because I still need to get higher guts. Okay, so it's early December. I need 1,600 fans. I'm going to try my luck at the Hopeful Stakes and see what happens. If not, I still have one more turn to do one of these, and I should be able to pass the threshold easily. We're going to do it. Get a little bit of energy back, and yeah. We are going to click the bottom one. I want more energy. I'm going to do this one for stamina, and then we're going to race. It doesn't matter what is on my stats for training. We have to race. So a lot of Umas have a high probability of losing this race, but it's the best chance to give you the most amount of fans in one race. So that's why I'm always doing the Hopeful Stakes. I think even if she gets second or third, it should still be good enough. So we'll see what happens. She got first. I never doubted her. Kind of did doubt her because her speed is kind of low right now. There is a chance that when you hit the bottom option, she won't lose as much energy, but we're gonna do the top option because we're gonna regain that energy right here anyways for New Year's, like so. Bam. Let's see here. We are going to do stamina. Okay, goal achieved, 3,000 fans. Now we're going to enter the Classics arc. Okay, so this is a trainee event. I forget what the bottom option does, but the top one gives you wit, and I want my wit, damn it. I need her to be smart. Here we go. Let's check it out. Oh, no questions. Power. We also need to get King Halo to rainbow training before we get to summer vacation. All right, we're gonna work on strength. We have a chance of failing. Her speed is really low this run. I've never had a Seiun Sky this low in speed running before, but that's okay. I'm gonna do this. Oh, okay. That's fine. Let's cure that slacker because she'll never show up to any training. We get a mood up. We're not gonna meet too many. We're wasting a lot of turns here. It's okay though. I'm gonna raise her speed. Her speed is really lacking right now. As much as I want to get King Halo there to friendship levels. All right, this is our first inspiration. Let's hope we get groundwork, a mile S, and we should be good to go. If not, we still have one more. Okay, we got the mile. Okay, that's good. We got a mile. This is her only skill. I don't want to... Let's see if there's any skills that we can buy. The view from the lead is mine. Corner recovery. Okay, so we're going to get straightaway adept. That one's maxed out. Do I want to get anything else? I could technically get the view from the lead is mine, but it won't do much to help her mid-race because this is a late race proc skill. So I think I'm going to save this if I can get another hint on it. We're going to confirm our selection because straightaway adept is our only one that we have max hints on. And we're going to hope for the best. Remember, if we win the classics, we get a hint for one of the skills that she knows, and we'll get another hint for a front runner skill. So let's see what happens. Okay. We got first place. 2 more races to go, and we should be good. Remember, we're also looking for Speed Eater on the Helios card that I have. Go. I'm gonna do King Halo. Get her to rainbow training, and then now we are going to do... We're gonna do wit. Increase some energy, get some wit, and a little bit of speed. I'm gonna do her persistence sure is something because we get plus 20 guts, I think. Yep. And now we have an Ian Guts. We should be good to go until the Tenno show. But Seiun Sky does have the potential to lose races between now and the Tenno show. So don't bet that she's going to win. But it's nice when she does. All right. Next up is the Kikwa show, which is the longest of the classics. And it's probably the easiest, in my opinion, because not a lot of Umas are trained for it. There is nobody. I'm going to train her again in Guts, and then we're going to do a mandatory rest. It doesn't matter what we have here. We're going to do a mandatory rest because training camp is coming up. Oh, well, that's not good. Okay, so I'm gonna rest her, and hopefully she doesn't. She went down in mood. Okay, this is a bad training camp. We are gonna definitely hit speed. We need speed. We're also gonna hit guts as much as we can. So the bottom option right here will give us guts. I am going to hit speed again. I'm going to pray she doesn't get another mood down because that'll really set us back. She did get a mood down, so we're going to go to the infirmary. Okay, cured Night Owl. Oh, this is great. Okay, that was a great one. Okay. Let's see. Bottom one will give me a skill. Top one will give me nothing. I'm going to do the bottom one. I want to see what skill I get. Long shot. Okay, that's a good one. All right. Get some speed in. We're going to take a look. 19%. I'm not going to bet 19%. We just got over an ailment. I'll take some carrots. Okay. I think we should be good. So if she wins the Kikwa show, we will get some hints for some frontrunner skills. So let's hope. Okay, she won. Easy. Okay. By distance even. There we go. We got Leader's Pride for winning. And then we're going to get another skill hint. There it is. Fast-paced. So far, so good. We're just kind of lacking in speed right now, which is kind of bad. Like I said, speed is very important. Okay, okay. We got full energy, so I'm going to go for King Kalo. A single King Kalo speed. That's good. I'm going to hit Wit. I'm not where we want to be with speed right now, but it's out of my control. Okay, we should win the Yuri Makinen. If we win the Kikwa show, we should be able to win the Yuri Makinen. So far, so good. I need to take a look at our friendship with the director because she needs to be at a certain friendship level in order for me to level up my alt. So for New Year's, we're always going to try to get more energy. Okay. Let's see if we can find the director. She's right here. She's not high, and I don't know if she's high enough. Okay, so we're going to do some power training. Hopefully we get something good here. Oh, Hot Springs Ticket. Okay. So we get energy, mood great, plus 10s everywhere. We're going to keep hitting speed training. I'm kind of worried she's not going to get her... Let me see. Okay, we got the skill up. Okay, we're going to do some wit training because there's nothing else available. Top one gives power, bottom one gives speed. We're going to go for power. As much as I need speed right now. We are going to hit... We're going to do wit again. Okay, we need speed. The only one left is power. Wit. So yeah, we'll do wit. I still don't like where my speed is at right now. Okay, we got inspiration. Hopefully we can get some groundwork. No groundwork. That sucks. She did not also get her level up as well, which is what I was afraid of. Let's hit the speed. Get a skill. Let's see what we can buy here. So we already went through all of our inspirations, so I'm going to buy this one. I don't need corner recovery. I don't need breath of fresh air. I don't need iron will. So we got fast pace. So we're going to do escape artist. until held high. Okay, so now we're here at the Kiko show. Like I said, I'm not guaranteed to win first place because my stats are not where they need to be for this. And I don't have a recovery skill. I could buy a recovery skill, but I'm not going to. I think it's going to be a waste. I just need to get third place in this race. Right now, I have 632 stamina and 257 guts. I think this is a good place to be to get to third place. Anything less than this, if your guts is still F+, or if your stamina is below a B rank, you may lose the Tenno show. So you want to get to these stats at this point in time, minimum. Let's see what happens. So even though she's the #1 favorite, I don't expect her to win. She got third. See what I mean? You need to meet these stat thresholds in order to continue her career. I have gotten past the Tenno show with lower stats before, but I had to use alarm clocks and I had to get lucky. So you don't want to be in the lucky zone. You want to be at least, I want to get third place. These stats will consistently get you third place, or if not, you'll use an alarm clock and still get third place at some point. All right, we're going to rest because there's nobody where I need them to be. And we want to hit speed. We're going to rest. I'm going to hit wit. Always choose green with Sweep Tosho. There we go. The rest of the races don't matter now. I don't think I will lose any races at this point. It was just the Spring Tenno show in which she will have the opportunity to lose when you're building her as a mile. But now that we're past that, we don't have to worry about any more races. Okay, let's see if we can get some good stats here. I have to go power. I'm sorry. I'm gonna rest. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, we got a little bit of energy here. That's good. Nobody is where I need them to be. I'm gonna rest. Nobody's where I need them to be again. I'm at max capacity. I'm going to hit wit. Okay. Get some speed luck here. We also haven't seen Speed Eater yet either. So this might not be the run for Seiun Sky. But hopefully you guys have learned something about raising Seiun Sky. She is not the easiest to raise when you're building her as a mile. But you can still make it work. It's just the it's just the Spring Tenno show. You really need to rely on your inspirations to get her there. Honest, speed is king. Gotta do it. At this point in time, she should be at 1000 speed. We are 100 below that. About 111 below that, so it's quite unfortunate. So I'm hoping when I hit rest, she'll give me plus 70, but chances are it's plus 50. Yep. Let's see what we can buy. I'm going to buy Professor of Curvature. front runner straightaways. And then we'll stop there because we can't buy any more. We still have a chance to get Speed Eater from Helios if she gives the hint in the post nice distance in the postseason or in the URA finale. See, nothing in speed. Honestly, I'm just gonna wit it up. I'm not gonna rest anymore. Speed, nothing's there. I mean, Kita-san's there, but you know, she can't carry my speed all by herself. As you can see, I haven't trained Guts much. I hit it a couple of times, but this is the best I could do with Guts. You want at least 300 Guts by the end of your run, which we will, of course, pass that threshold thanks to the bonuses and the URA finale. And plus 5 plus 5. This one doesn't really matter much, but speed is king. We're always going to hit speed. Fortunately, we're only going to get 1,000 speed this run, which is 100 less than the last run, or the last Seiun Sky that I built, which is the one you saw at the beginning of this video, which is unfortunate. We got her to legend. It's really easy to get Seiun Sky to legend if you win all your races. We were able to max out the director, even though she was really low in the middle. Oh, we get the hot springs. We missed it. Oh well, it's okay. Yeah. I could always look back at it. All right. Let's take a look at what we got here. So we're going to go ahead. Acceleration. We're going to do Leader's Pride. And do we get focus? We did not get focus, which is a detriment. So this is a Seiun Sky I'm not going to run. But hopefully, after seeing me do this, you can develop your own Seiun Sky into how you want her to be. So we got the stamina threshold, we got the power threshold, we got the guts threshold, and we got the wit threshold. The only problem is that there was a couple of turns where nobody showed up to speed. It is what it is. Sometimes you'll get lucky, sometimes you won't. You also have to remember, if you look at the right side, all of my cards are pretty much max limit break, with the exception of Vodka, but Vodka at 1 limit break is super strong regardless. I could have used the Bourbon because she's also a front runner power card, but I opted to do Vodka instead for whatever reason. But yeah, so this is how you build Seiun Sky. Hopefully you get a better inspiration proc than I do, and hopefully you get better speed procs as well. But other than that, she's not a bad Uma by any means. She's definitely an A Uma. She's just not an ace that you would want to run. Not an ace that I would run personally for the Cancer Cup. So thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully you learned something today. If you have any questions, please put it down in the comment below, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can, depending on whether or not I keep an eye on this video. This is just an educational video for people who want to know how to build Seiun Sky out there. You don't have to have max limit break cards like I do. There are other ways you can build Seiun Sky as a miler. It's just going to be a lot more difficult to raise her and then to pass her career without those stamina cards that I mentioned. But anyways, thank you very much.